and then making that theme.
Yeah. And the black guy's like,
Yeah. He comes out. He comes out of nowhere.
barbecue sauce.
Yeah, the chilies, baby back ribs. And the guy comes in. He's like, barbecue sauce.
Where's my beer?
Look, if you look over
Is
here,
that yours, Brandon?
Great question. Do
Oh,
you
I
need
think
one?
I was out. Yeah, I need one.
I got mic on mic action over here. Look at this
Oh,
shit.
the 30 rack's still in the fucking hallway.
No, it's not. It's in there.
Oh,
Bitch.
Someone put it in there?
It's your boy.
Oh, nice.
Oh, promotion.
I mean, I believe.
No, I got one. I'm good.
Where did that
Wait.
headphone essentially go?
Yeah, I'm good.
I
That's
said
full.
it. Trace.
B Swizzle, you're
Headphone
getting a promotion.
That cord there.
I'm what?
Give me that
Getting a promotion.
so that I
I'm
can
getting a promotion?
Use the mic or use the laptop without.
What am I getting a promotion?
You can also scoot the table a little bit.
Hey, Trace, any chance you can lift that lid so I
God,
can
this
put
thing's
that in there?
fucking long. That is what she said.
I just don't want to lose it.
Blah, blah.
No, that's from Tally's parents. I
You say
don't. I
get a
don't buy
promotion.
everything at the Goodwill. I actually just bought some synthesis. Bodybuilding.com had everything 50% off. Or 25% off.
Bodybuilding?
Bodybuilding.com is where you get all your supplements and shit for cheap.
Oh, okay.
I bought-
What'd you buy?
I bought a 5-pound thing of peanut butter and chocolate.
No, that's perfect right there.
Synthesix.
What is Synthesix?
Can you hear
It's
me
a
from
protein.
here?
It's a protein?
It tastes so fucking
Can
good.
you-
I have
This is where I need to get closer.
Tastes
Mark
phenomenal.
Wahlberg's protein.
Is this
The one you
good?
can buy at Hy-Vee.
Or closer?
And
What
it's
is it?
like mocha. It literally tastes like
So I gotta
coffee.
get closer.
That's
then.
what. Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
The
So
flavor-
when I put it on fucking ice, I'm like, I'm drinking iced coffee. But I always chug my protein anyway,
yeah,
so it doesn't matter.
the flavor's 9.4 out of 10,
is here
and I've
good?
had it, and it's
Or do I need to
fucking
get closer
good.
then?
What?
You need to get closer. Right there.
2, I think I was.
Matt, you need to be closer.
Yeah.
What?
Hello.
I have
Hello.
one.
Hello. Hello. Hello.
Yeah,
hello,
there you
hello.
go. I got you.
Can you hear me from here?
No.
No.
no,
How close do I have to get?
right there.
Right
What about what about now?
No, like
Is
you
that good? How about there?
There,
wow.
there we go. Yes. That's
Yes, I am
perfect.
God now.
I am God. All right, so
praise Allah.
Just please never get any closer than that to
when
you.
are we starting this so I can
Or else
hand
it'll
out
piss everybody.
Are
Unless we can.
Hold on,
first
let's-
shots?
That's recording,
Barbecue
right?
ribs.
That's
Yes,
I
it
would
is
assume so,
recording.
Fred.
All right.
It's
We're gonna
plugged
sync
in. It's in
in.
recording.
1, 2. All right.
Perfect. All right, guys. Welcome to the Last Shot
Wait,
podcast.
wait, give me some handles, dude.
Yeah,
give me
man.
some handles. Just
And
give me,
fair
just
enough.
give me a second.
And we're live.
We need fucking theme in for music.
I need like a couple seconds
5.
of silence. please.
I have.
And we're live.
And we're live. I actually, speaking of Joel, just minus you won't hear it, guys, but he said, speaking of music, I have a guy that can give us some music, and he makes his own. So
Oh,
Are
nice.
these
Can
actually
we
the
use
same
it?
tabs that
Hey-
I had open?
hey,
from
Trace.
we will
Yeah,
have it.
yeah.
You just never close the browser.
Actually,
No, I
Hey,
did.
Brendan?
I just have Opera set to open the
Oh,
same
nice.
shit.
I'd hate to break wind, but I make songs with my butt cheeks.
Of course you do. All right, guys.
All right.
The shot this week is a breakfast shot. Matt, do you want to explain this? Or you want me to explain it?
I can say what's in it.
Go for it.
So it's a shot of half Jameson, half butterscotch schnapps
Ooh.
with a chaser of orange juice. But we have these fancy bomb shot cups here, so you can pour the shot in the middle and then just orange juice on the outside, and it just tastes like deliciousness.
So, yeah.
These are not made of glass, so we cannot clink.
Here's
today.
to
Clink, clink,
episode
Clink,
10.
Clink,
10.
clink.
Yeah, 10.
Episode
We've
10.
made 10 episodes.
Pinky's out.
Meow.
Ooh, can I please just have that butterscotch
Right?
schnapps?
But
no.
so essentially, it's supposed
That's
to
weak
taste
shit.
just like
It's good shit.
maple syrup with an orange juice chaser, and it nails it pretty well.
I'd say so. That tastes fantastic.
Very good.
Yeah. So, as part of the theme of it being the Last Shot podcast, I think this kind of happened impromptu. I think that because the last episode that we actually recorded here, because the one that went up today was recorded a couple weeks ago at Trace's house and was the end of a previous episode that Brendan was like, oh,
Brendan
I had a
decided
Joel
to
thought. And then he's like, what if you could go back
extend
in
the night
time
by
and fuck
2
yourself?
hours.
Whatever.
So there is.
All right,
what's
we're
going on there?
playing a
Actually,
podcast on the
Oh,
podcast.
there's that.
7.
Oh,
Podcastception.
episode 7. Brennan, you are number what?
I'm
1,
number
2,
1.
3. You're 5. You're 5. Shut up.
I'm number 1.
Loser, you're number 5.
Technically, I'm number 1.
He
I'm
was
gonna-
number
I'm
1.
gonna turn you.
Easy. He just passed away. Let's
It's
not
true.
go
Not
there.
Who
him.
was that?
Stephen
Steven.
Hillenberg. Or
Yeah.
Steven
Oh.
Hillenberg, the creator of
I
SpongeBob.
I always re-
SpongeBob.
Yesterday.
I always
Smitty Werbenheimer Jensen.
I always read
Warbenheimer Jaegerman Jensen.
STEPH. I always read as Stefan.
Yeah.
Even though it's Steven.
Well,
Always.
Stefan.
it's not always Steven, though, so you're right.
If you're in Germany,
sometimes
it's Stefan.
Sometimes
Yeah.
it's
Or Hitler.
Steven.
One of the two.
Start.
Nobody heard me but Brendan, so we're good. Chris will
In Germany, it's usually
Chris will
spelled
hear
with
it
an
when
F.
he's-
I heard you. It's okay to joke about Hitler, and in fact, I
Uh.
encourage it because Nazis should be joked about because they're jokes. Boom.
Did you know they were
Roasted.
all blind?
I'm actually
Yes,
going to
all
bring
of
up
the
a
Nazis
couple
were
new
blind.
things to
They
the
were
podcast
Nazis.
here, Chris. We got the Wednesday night crew fan blade behind the three
Yes,
guys on
is
the
that
couch.
in the shot, by the way?
It should be. I have no idea because I can't see it on my phone.
All right. This is moving
And
too
then
much.
we have bottles of booze we've finished.
Yes.
So
well, some of them.
We're doing good. Some of them correct.
The ones that are short enough to fit up there.
Yes.
Brendan, I turned your mic up a little bit so you don't have to get so close.
How about right here?
That sounds
Perfect.
good to me.
Or you can get as close
Or
as
I can get up in
Yeah.
it.
Or
yeah,
get up
but
in
please
it.
don't yell in that state because you'll kill me.
Put it in,
Like
put,
this?
So what was on the podcast list today?
put it in your mouth.
Today,
and then
let's
try
see
and
what
talk.
we've got here. So, I'm going to pass this around like I always do to see if anybody else has any topics because I wrote down a few things here. The first thing I want to talk about, though, is because this has kind of become a bit of a theme for this podcast. This is like Joel's catchphrase at this point. So yeah, yeet is the
Yeet.
is the thing with the podcast, and it's a problem because much like YOLO, people here have been saying yeet like ironically, but now it's no longer ironic, and people here will like actually use yeet. And my excuse when I told my other friends about this was that you teach middle school, so you're around like 12-year-olds all the time, so I'm sure they're all still just saying yeet all the time, just nonstop because they're annoying assholes.
What's the
Hey,
excuse
but-
for the rest of us?
Yeah, what's the excuse for us?
Because we're
Chris?
friends with Joel. That's the excuse.
All right.
But the one thing I have to say to that is,
Yeah, exactly. So I'm in an online franchise mode with a few friends of mine in Madden 19, and I drafted a fullback in like the 7th round, and he's like, because the way that they did ratings in Madden 19 are kind of wonky. So I drafted him, and he's like a 75 overall, and he's like the 4th best fullback in the league already. So it's like, okay, so everybody at this position sucks. Cool.
Perfect.
But his name is Yates, and every time I get into like a 3rd or 4th and 1 or a 3rd and 4th and inches or I'm right on the goal line, I always fullback dive from the goal line formation with him, and I'm always like, Yates! And he's
We've
like,
given him a
somebody-
nickname.
One of my friends was like, wait, did you just say Yeet? And I was like, no, I said Yates. But yes, it's because yeah,
That was so quiet.
it was. You
So
needed to-
quiet.
yeah.
That was a little
It was
better.
A little better. It's still pretty quiet though. But yeah, so thanks Joel for bleeding into. I usually am pretty good at keeping my different personas separate because
Throwing up the bones over there.
you have your persona for your maybe not you because
Hopefully people can
your
hear.
your parents are you, so or you are your parents. But like
What?
my parents, I don't swear around or anything
I am me.
typically. So
I'm myself.
So, but I have a different persona for like my
You are
parents
you.
and for work and for dealing with people at work who aren't my immediate coworkers and being professional and all that.
so when you
I usually go to
So-
work.
but this persona bled into the other persona. What?
I was gonna say, I usually go to work and just
so
You have to be further
I'm
away
out.
from your mic.
So,
if
See
you're
you
gonna
later.
yeet.
Joel, I have to ask, what is, in your opinion, what is the correct past tense form
Peace.
of yeet?
Yote.
Yote?
Yote.
Yo-
It is
You've
yote?
been yoted?
It's not yeeted?
No.
Okay.
Well, what?
Yeah.
Wait. So I yoted you?
Actually-
How's that
oh,
work?
No,
Hold on,
it's not
hold
so
on.
much that. It's
Is
because
it
you don't
yo-
eat a person
Okay,
unless
hold
you're
on
throwing
there.
them.
Hold on.
Is it
That's
yoted or yote?
Just yote.
When you
So, like, I yote you?
but when
Here's
you,
why I
not
look
I
blind,
yoted you.
guys.
when you say that
I
it
gotta
makes,
hold my mic up.
when you say that it makes me want to say yeet yate yote.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeet, yeet,
What's
yote.
what's yate? Future tense? I'm gonna yeet you.
No, it's
that sounds
Yeah.
real bad.
That sounds terrible.
That's a
I don't-
mixture of y'all and ate. So like, have you eaten
Well,
yate?
The only reason this came
Yeet
up
yet?
is one
Yeet
of the
yet?
high
Fair.
school
That's
kids.
a
at
fair,
work.
Philly
fair,
thing.
fair, fair.
One of the high school kids at work came up to me.
Which
Or
one?
he was talking to me, and he
Is it
said,
listener number 1?
No, it's friend
Okay.
of listener number something else.
Some other number
Um,
that isn't 1?
But
Got it.
and he said it's yeet or get yote or something like
Yeah.
yeet or get yoted, whatever form he
It's
used. But
the
it was
first time
yote,
I heard
not
it was
yeeted.
yeet or get yeeted.
Yeah, that's what I had.
But
heard
then some
originally.
like internet grammarian was like, or grammatician, however you say it,
Grammatician.
whatever. The person who's obsessed with grammar was like, actually, it's
Joel.
yote. In like the most serious way possible. They're like, actually, the past tense of yeet is yote. I yote my car into the ditch. Yote. Y-O-T-E.
It makes me think of the word yodel.
Yodel. I yodeled my car into the
I mean, I guess you could.
All right, so you were mentioning Madden, and it reminded me of something that I saw a couple weeks ago. Did you see the picture of the guy that was at a NFL game wearing a shirt that on the back says Madden Ratings Performance Adjuster?
Yes.
So your job
I
is
did-
to go
I did
to
see
Did you
that.
see the
NFL
tweet that accompanied
Well,
that?
it was like imagine dropping a pass and turning and looking and see this guy
Yeah.
standing there.
You're
Yeah.
like, fuck.
Could you imagine having that job though, where you dropped a pass -1?
That's they right.
I wrote that, yeah. You can write whatever you want, or if you're just trying to cross out what we already talked about.
Oh,
what did
I'm
you-
not
what's
so
your-
sure, guys,
No,
if
I
I
just
could wear
wanted to
these
make sure I was on
glasses
the right
every
page.
week.
Don't.
So it's a little dark. And this way, if I take them off, I don't look blind.
Dude, this
Holding
Matt, this
this
piece of
chair.
wood is the fucking goat right here.
The fucking
Right.
goat.
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry, guys.
Look at this. Look at this.
I'm not
Oh.
I could
Batman
suck this
no
dick
more.
all night.
Oh boy.
Wait, I'll bring the dildo over.
Honestly.
Oh boy.
On there.
I don't know how I'm going to mount that to a mic stand.
I think it might fit in that
That's
holder
suction
right there.
cup.
Oh, yeah,
It might
that one.
fit.
This one's too narrow for sure.
Oh well, I'll let you borrow mine.
That dildo had some girth to it. So, I mean, you could open a refrigerator with
you
it, for
might
God's
be able
sake.
to, like suction it to the
And
the
you can
mic.
pull
Ooh.
up Matt's kitchen floor with
no
it.
shit.
Yeah, I may or may not have done that.
Joel, were you here for that?
Do we need to get that?
No.
No.
No,
Stab
Joel
it.
specifically was on purpose
Ooh,
not
we
here.
need to put that on the
I as well
wall.
was not here.
I'm bringing it back.
That
Doing
may get
what?
us flagged. If we
Why?
hang the dildo on the set?
Yeah, that would be nice. I haven't age gated any of
Should
our
we put
videos,
it
even though we
should
probably
we-
should.
Hide it among the
Should-
booze
yeah.
bottles. There we go.
Ooh, put it in one of the booze bottles. Like
How are we
balls,
gonna do
balls
that?
deep, just
Oh,
from the
down.
top.
Oh,
It wouldn't fit.
I think the bamboo.
There's
might
no
be the
booze
only one
bottle
it would
big
fit.
enough.
The bamboo, it might.
No. No way. It gets too skinny.
Yeah, no, the one that's
You just got to try.
the one that's the pirate. And who cares if it sticks out a
Shit.
little bit? It's funnier, right?
Right, but it ain't going to fit up there. You have to set it in the middle of our table.
Dude, yeah. Actually, Trace, could you do me a
Oh,
favor?
God.
Could you move that box?
No.
Oh, hey, we should
Just,
throw
you just drop it on the ground. There's nothing
zombie
valuable in
cup
there.
up there with the.
It's just
booze,
all the
too.
cases and shit.
I was gonna mention you guys have a very strong grasp on how girthy that dildo is.
Well, when you've literally had a strong grasp on it, when you're trying to remove it from the floor.
I just wanted to hear you
Yeah.
And
say
you
it.
about pulled up the floor?
No, I did pull up the floor.
Oh, yeah,
just
you
not
did.
all
That's
of it.
right.
I was
And
gonna
then,
say, I can
and then
probably pull up my
Miles
Amazon
decided to
history and
pull.
see the exact dimensions of it.
Dimensions.
Miles, Joel sitting over here was like, "Why do you have Amazon history?"
Well, because
of a
that's where I
dildo?"
ordered it for him off of was
Yeah.
Amazon.
Came
For
from
who?
Amazon.
There's.
It was Trace's Christmas.
It
present
was
last
a
year.
joke.
Okay, so we had a joke at work. And,
It's not a joke. when you
A
use it.
regular
Yo.
at work. I asked it. We were talking
Hello.
about Christmas, and he said, "For your wife, you just get them dildos and slippers, boys. Dildos and slippers."
Was
I
he the
said,
penguin
okay.
from Madagascar?
And so the next time I
Smiling
saw
away,
Trace,
He's about the same size.
Oh,
the next time I saw Trace, with no context, he just says dildos and slippers. And I'm like, oh, that's what you want for Christmas this year?
Because to me, I thought it was hilarious.
And so I got Trace dildo and slippers for Christmas.
Nice.
And
I don't know where one of my slippers is.
Have you,
But he
and I
knows
don't
where
know.
the dildo is.
But
now.
I don't know where the dildo is either.
That's the bed for his dildo.
Yeah,
Hey,
somewhere.
But
Ooh,
you've at least
was it-
put one of those gifts to use, right?
Yeah, slippers.
Okay.
was it
No,
was
the
it under
dildo.
the mattress that we removed from your? Well, I guess I didn't remove it. I
No.
moved
No, it
the
was
new
not.
mattress in. That was a pain in the dick, by the way.
Yeah.
Uh,
No, it's a pain in the dildo.
Because like, I've never had to move a king size bed before.
Dill don't.
You're acting like a real dill don't right now.
Yeah, let's still don't do that. All right.
I'm actually gonna cross out this last one,
Oh, why? You're censoring
or
yourself already?
actually, I'm gonna move it to the bottom of the list.
Oh, that's in no particular order. I talked about the
Oh,
Madden
okay.
thing like, right in the middle.
What the fuck do you mean? I'll be a tracer.
All right. So we're gonna jump.
Oh
right
my
into
God!
that.
Wait,
Have you
I'm sorry.
This is your fault. Whatever's
is it
about
my
to happen is your
fault?
fault.
No, it's really not much. But
Fuck
So-
you.
so, do you have iFunny,
Like the app?
the app with like all
No.
The Reddit reposter.
Okay, yeah.
I do
so there's a bunch of stuff,
Joel,
but
Joel, for you, 7.1 inches long, but it's insertable to 5.3 inches because apparently it's got 2-inch balls.
average.
And then it's 1 1/4 inch wide.
So
But
diameter.
that's just straight. Yeah, that's just
So
straight.
do
diameter,
some do some
not-
math.
Not actual like.
What is circumference?
It's not
Pi
quite
r.
2 pi
No,
r.
2 pi r.
squared.
So it's just pi times diameter.
Pumpkin pie.
squared times 12.
Yeah, radius is half the diameter.
But is it 2 pi r or is
Matt,
it
are you gonna
Our
write anything
pie.
down?
pi r squared?
My pie.
Ma-
No,
Matt?
that's
I think
area.
it's pi r
I
squared.
probably
pi r
spelled my
squared
last
area.
word wrong,
That
which
place
one?
is good as fuck.
So
Moon
2
pie.
pi r. So
Magpie.
Magpie.
what's 1.4?
I need an A in there.
Oh my gosh. Are you 7? What is going on in this?
I need it.
It was written.
4, 1, 5, 9, 2, 6,
But the one
The
above me
handwriting
isn't
and the
better.
word.
That's about an
I need an
8.7
A.
inch circumference.
Need an A.
A what?
It's really
I thought
big.
about it.
Girthy?
I
Yeah.
can't spell
Yeah, it's
restaurant,
decent girth.
8.7 inch circumference.
No, that's not right at all.
What's
That's
happening?
and I work in one.
So is it
But-
it's not 2 pi
Should I
r.
put-
Well, order of
should I put,
operation
like,
doesn't matter.
Our pie.
With multiplication, you can do it in
So
any
What the
order.
fuck are we
Times
doing?
1.4.
Is he seeing how
times
deep this
3.14.
fucking thing can go?
8.79.
He's trying to
That is not right.
figure pies.
8 inches?
and-
Not
What
a
is the
math
Trying to figure out
diameter
the
Or
circumference
Pies.
circumference?
of a penis.
Holy shit! Where the-
Specifically,
I'm
the
gonna-
artificial penis that
I'm
you have
shutting
in your
off my
possession
mic.
I
somewhere.
have no idea.
Oh.
Here, let me text my wife real quick.
Circumference of a circle. Why has she measured yours before?
I had a,
No.
It's
I
2
had
pi
like
r.
7 different very bad thoughts run through my head at the same time.
The diameter was 1.4,
What was the circumference
so it's just
on those
1.4 times
dots?
pi.
Oh, you were multiplying it again by 2. So still
it's
4 inches around.
4.3 inches.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It still seems that's a good,
Anyway, sports and beer and stuff.
no more dildos.
Everything
Hey,
but
there's
meh.
nothing more
Hey,
manly
Chris, you
than
need to change
penises.
the link on YouTube
The link.
and Instagram to YouTube, so
What?
it doesn't just go straight to Wildcard.
Wait, what?
Oh, you're right.
Yeah.
Did you make a new? No, you just changed the handle.
I just changed the handle,
okay.
but when you go to it, only shows one episode.
Yeah,
I'm
I
also-
can. We can edit the descriptions.
I'm
of-
leaving that page. The circumference of a circle.
Yeah, because we're
So-
fucking idiots.
So wrap around. Back to iPhone.
Yes, iPhone.
The whole
Circumference.
tracer.
Leaving me
So
in reach around.
there's a video. There's a whole bunch on YouTube. It's from that fucking TikTok app. That is like, maybe I'll be
TikTok.
Tracer. I'm already Tracer. Okay, something. All these fucking names, and the girl's like, I'm already this. I'm already that, and it fucking pisses me off. Do you ever have things where you hear it and like
say
it
it's
just
hit or
sets
miss.
you off
No, because
immediately?
I don't
Oh,
listen to that
100%.
stupid shit.
Well, I guess
No,
I
it's
never
not about
missed.
just
Huh?
that shit.
It's like something.
Just
something.
picture at work and you hear someone come back and you know that fucking voice and you know that they fucked up.
like you're
That pisses
instantly
you off.
just like ah!
right?
Yeah.
You know someone comes back there and is like, I fucked up. All right, well, fuck you too,
'Cause then-
and move along.
'cause
Bitch,
then-
I'm gonna fuck you up.
So the
Exactly.
girl says that she's like all these fucking things that the guy wants to be, and then he's like, "Okay, I'll be Genji," and she's like, "I'm already Genji," like in that fucking voice.
See, I've never seen
it-
all of the like.
Oh,
I've
it
never
just-
seen all of
I
it.
don't have the TikTok
I've only ever
app.
seen. Well,
no,
no,
it's
you don't.
on YouTube.
Yeah.
Oh,
Like,
it's on
they
YouTube?
they
Fuck
play
that
it back,
shit.
dude.
I only
Oh, it
watch like
sets
hunting
Oh, what the
and
hell is her name?
off.
like that's about it. Hunting videos
Sets
on
me off.
YouTube. Oh, maybe some Joe Rogan podcast videos.
But it
that's
comes
about
up on iFunny like with random shit all the
Oh, I
time, and every
gotcha.
time I see it, I'm just like, God damn it!
it. Pisses you off. It triggers him. He's
Triggered.
triggered. He's triggered.
Can I find just like a 2-second video of this thing?
Nope.
Like the very
So my
This chick,
sister
right?
was showing
Yeah.
me a
The
TED
fridge is
Talk.
making noises.
The guy was talking about.
no.
Who is this?
Not that.
Takashi 6ix9ine.
No, I don't know.
That
It's
motherfucker's
this
gonna be in
chick.
jail for the
Some
rest of his
anime
life.
girl.
Is this chick who's like?
Oh, she looks like she'd be in some porn.
Well, she's 19
I was
or
gonna
20
say,
or
she
something.
looks like she's 13.
She's old enough, but she got.
Joel's got it. Maybe.
Joel's is that the video I just played triggers me the same
Oh.
way that his
Yeah,
Joel's
I
triggers
get, I
Joel's.
get why that triggers you.
Because I've never heard what Joel's talking about.
Neither is Brendan. Brendan's sitting over there like a
And-
fancy man.
Copyright strike.
Here, what the
That's a
right.
dog version of.
I guess I'll be Genji. I'm already Genji. Then I'll be McCree. I already chose McCree.
That would piss me off too. Hey, why do you listen to that?
Hey,
why do
Ma-
you click on that shit? Why do you click on that shit? I think that's a fair point to ask.
Oh,
why
those
you
are all
click
just
on that shit?
Overwatch characters.
Yeah, I was gonna
aren't they?
say, Joel, do you even play Overwatch?
I don't know what the
Do you know
fuck
what
that is.
Overwatch is?
No, he doesn't know what
so,
Overwatch
no,
is.
So I find
That
you
makes this
swipe,
the best.
And like
Right?
some are videos, some are pictures, whatever. But like when it comes up and starts playing instantly, you
It's like
hear
one
it,
of
and
them
I'm
a
like,
monkey and one of them's a giant. Like, yeah.
I don't fucking know.
Yeah, 'cause
I
they're
don't
all
listen to
over-
it. 'cause
I don't fucking
Oh,
know.
fuck that shit.
characters.
I don't know what that is.
I'm out.
Joel isn't in any of that nerd shit.
Fuck that nerd shit.
Sorry,
Yeah,
I thought you were talking about
circumference
me on
pi.
the tracer part.
Yeah.
I was like, well,
Math.
fuck you.
Math.
Yeah. Math.
No,
Oh, math.
You'll
that's
love
the,
this,
that's the
Brendan.
very first part. He's like,
Just
maybe I'll be
recently I
Tracer, and it
followed
goes
an
like,
account
I'm already
on
Tracer.
Instagram,
Like it just.
and it's called the D&D Nerd.
Hmm?
And so
Hey.
it's all Dungeons
Just
and Dragons
fuck
memes.
that.
And it is
Ah!
amazing.
Man,
Joel's over here giving himself CTE.
one of these days
What
I'll
does
be able.
CTE stand for?
One of these days I'll be able to mute just these two assholes while
traumatic-
they're having a conversation.
Oh my God!
Traumatic can't be C.
No, C.
Cranial.
The T is.
Chromatic.
Cranial traumatic.
So like when someone posts in
Is
all
it
caps
traumatic?
CTE,
Matt's got the
what
computer.
does
He
that
can look it
stand
up.
for? Because I've looked and I can't.
Cranial something or another.
All right, let's. Trace, I want your best
I-
guess. CTE.
Cranial traumatic experience.
No, it's.
Did you just Google that?
No,
Or
is that what
okay.
it is?
What? No, I.
No,
I
we're gonna
Googled
go around the
CTE.
room and guess real
yeah,
quick,
you guys
and
are gonna
then-
guess.
That's
We're
fine.
gonna
I
see
want
who's
to say it's
closest.
cranial traumatic, not experience, but
Okay,
I don't know what E stands
Just-
for.
pick a word.
Erection.
Erection. Cranial traumatic erection. No, that's what I give you,
Um,
Mom. Yee! Or something.
Easy.
Episode? I have no idea.
Okay,
Episode's a
Brennan?
solid guess.
CTE?
yeah.
Crap. That's
What's the T?
exquisite.
Crap, that's exquisite.
Joel?
No, it's crap that's exciting.
Oh,
Idiot.
you dumb.
Was that your guess?
I think it's
Cranial traumatic experience?
cranial traumatic.
I don't think
chromium,
cranial or traumatic is in there.
chromium,
Monochromatic experience.
Thailand, Exeter.
Bangkok.
That's my guess. That's not it. It's cranial traumatic something, right?
Chronic
Oh, chronic.
traumatic encephalopathy.
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
Enso-
Of
Wait,
course.
hold on. I said that wrong. Encephalopathy.
See, I would
Encephalopathy.
never guess the last word.
Missed it
It's a
by
foul.
that much.
Oh, wide
Just a hair.
left.
You got one of the three.
Foul ball.
You got a
Strike
good
4.
solid 33% on that.
Hey, you know what? 33%.
It's better than
It's
zero.
Zero. you
Or
got
zero.
it. You got
Or
yeah. Or
I
zero.
would give some negative percentages over here as well.
Whatever.
Chris over here getting
Only
zeros.
God can judge
Negatives.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
What was Joel's?
He is, don't worry.
Cranial traumatic experience. Wait, what was your guess? Cranial traumatic
Episode.
episode.
I have no
Damn it.
idea what it was. So CT is when you get repeatedly hit in the head, right?
Yeah, you get concussed a
Right.
lot.
Multiple
CTE
times.
is a brain condition associated with repeated blows to the head.
So what's a CT scan?
It is also associated with the development of dementia.
What's a CT scan?
So can you not get hit in the head and still get CTE?
Time
No.
out. Did you
Because it's the
Timeout.
development of
No
dementia.
one's timing out.
No,
It's
CTE is thought to
Joel-
be like a catalyst for causing
Joel, that
dementia.
is a computed tomography scan.
Did you see that they found a cure
What?
for Alzheimer's?
Yes, it's actually
vaccine
a
even.
Set me off.
vaccine.
Isn't that crazy?
The
Yeah.
vaccine for
Well,
it.
we don't believe in vaccines anymore, so
Fuck
you
a
all are dumb.
Fuck
Yeah,
a
Here's
vaccine.
my
Thanks,
question.
Jenny McCarthy and Jim
Yeah.
Carrey. You guys are on the
Fuckers.
call-out list.
Why, if you're not
At.
going to vaccine your kid,
At.
then why are you letting them go to school? Like, if I vaccine
you-
my kid,
Because you're a fuck ass. You don't give a shit about anybody
Damn.
else.
if my kid gets
Let
that
it
shit,
out.
I was gonna say the word that you yelled at me for not bleeping, and that I said in the last episode.
What?
yeah, what?
Oh, the word. You better. All right, you
Matt,
gotta bleep that
what's
too.
what's the time?
Oh, I gotta switch over.
Oh
It's
no.
about
Ignore
Oh.
Trace. Joel's getting us
Oh,
to go
I think I could
wee-wee
see. Yeah.
with his pee
23:56.
So I originally wrote
You ever-
23 as the number 20 and then the number 3 afterwards because I'm an idiot.
23:56.
Here's what I'm gonna bring
Yeah,
up real
right.
quick. It's you brought up sports, and we're kind of on
Yeah.
CTE, but
I want to talk about hockey after this.
That's
so go on.
fair. College football. At what point do you just say Alabama, even though you're undefeated, you're done? Like, they don't play anybody, just like UCF.
CTE.
CTE
Just
about
like-
seven.
You don't play anybody
I
after
about
that either.
said it.
Where do you play?
You're about
University
done.
of CTE.
Yeah.
UCF doesn't play anybody, but Alabama plays 3 good teams a year, and then you're gonna be like, you're in.
I would love to see a national championship between Alabama and UCF. I'd be real curious.
I think UCF
gets
gets crushed.
I still think
Oh,
Bama
I
would
think
destroy them,
UCF
but
gets
I
crushed,
would
too.
love to see it.
I think I would love to
What
see
was
it
my
as well.
stupid guess?
But the issue is, last year is UCF.
Chromium.
Chromium.
I forget what T was.
I know Exeter was the.
Last year UCF beat Auburn, who beat Alabama. So my thing is, maybe they have a chance, like a bigger chance than most people think,
No, 100%.
because
Terrific
they
run.
played not without Mackenzie Milton. Mackenzie Milton, yeah, he's done playing football for the rest of his life.
Did he get hurt?
Oh,
I didn't even see.
look it up. Look up his injury, his knee. He's done. Another football related thing.
Oh, that
Alex
guy.
Smith.
Is dead
33 years.
also.
No, he's not dead.
No, his career's dead.
His career's dead. 33 years to the day from what happened to Joe Theismann
Oh,
and
yeah.
breaking his leg.
There are a whole bunch
Same
of other
thing
other
happened.
similarities. Both played for the Redskins.
Oh, yeah.
Happened the same day. 33 years
100
later, they both wore the same number or something.
Yeah, 164 games started and 165 games started. Like, I think that's
like all the
right. I'm not
similarities-
sure. Matt will have to look that up, but it's too close.
Wait, what was it?
It was Joe Theismann
Smith
and
and-
Alex
yeah.
Smith injuries.
It was
33
it's like
years
the
apart
the
to the day.
JFK Lincoln
Yeah,
stuff.
all the like the years are flopped, and that's just weird.
Yeah,
That stuff's weird to me. Like, is that supposed to happen? So in another
it's because
100 years or 50 years, is that supposed to happen?
we're talking about Brendan's Joel thought. We have to do this because Joel's not here. Nothing is real. Everything's a simulation, Trace.
So people know what they're doing.
No.
Another awesome stat that I saw the other day. There are only 2 football programs in FBS history that have gone, 2 full seasons undefeated in a row, 2 consecutive seasons undefeated in a row. And that was the 1994-1995 Huskers, of which Scott Frost was the quarterback, and the
UCF.
2017-2018 UCF, of which one of the years Scott Frost was the head coach.
Yeah.
Isn't
which
that weird?
I just think is really
That's
funny.
so
like-
weird, but really funny.
Yeah, I mean,
and
it's-
it
that's a-
shows
Dude,
like,
Nebraska is
so
so
going
much
to
for Nebraska.
butt fuck everybody
Oh,
next
dude.
year.
I don't know
It
about
is
next
gonna
year. It's gonna
be-
be a couple years.
No,
I
I think
think
starting next year they're going to
maybe
start
next year.
rolling
They're
people.
go- I
They
think
might
they-
not win every game, but they're going to be
They're-
just.
it's gonna be a lot
it's
closer.
Gonna be a lot of
it's
smash
it's
mouth
not
football.
gonna be.
It's gonna
Oh,
great.
dude.
Okay, so here's
Nebraska's gonna be so good.
reading through
Sorry,
this.
Florida fan.
Wild coincidences. Both of them happened on November 18th. This is the Theismann Smith.
Alex Smith.
Yep. Both of them happened on November 18th. One was in 1985. The other was in 2018. Both games finished with the same score, 23-21.
Whoa.
The only difference was Washington won the 85 one, but lost the 18 one.
Against the Bills, right?
I don't know if it says exactly. No, the original one was Giants.
Right. Oh, and the Giants. They were playing
Was
the
it?
Giants, right?
Might have been.
You're on the thing. I don't have my phone.
Or at least that's just what this article showed.
But 33 years apart, and the score's the same. And, like, if I'm a quarterback for... That hurt, Brendan?
Yeah. I took some
I
skin
can
with,
hear it.
I took some
I know,
skin
I
with
can
that one.
hear
It
it.
was right fucking.
Eek.
If I'm a quarterback for the Redskins, I'm like, I'm out. I'm done. If we're playing this game and it's
On
this
this
and
day.
this,
33 years from now, yeah.
put the backup in. Can they say
long
that?
as- as
You
long
think
as
they'll
nobody-
be traded or like
They could be like,
Fined or
"Oh
some
man,
shit?
I'm throwing up.
right?
I've got the flu.
I got the flu.
I got a migraine. I got
We
CTE.
have tape.
Tape? What do you need tape for? Where did I see duct tape?
Duct.
I think it was upstairs, maybe. Oh,
Perfect.
never mind.
It's
Matt,
heavier-
you okay
heavier
if
than
I
was.
put a piece of tape around here?
Go for it.
All right. I always like to make sure.
What are you doing?
What?
Not
careful.
Joel comes back from taking a shit. And
Good morning. I
You
wish.
haven't worked out the springs yet, so they're a little stiffer than mine.
I've been
are.
constipated for like 4 days.
Oh, thanks for.
Oh.
No, not like that, dummy.
ah.
Now you got to mute your mic before you do that.
just
'cause we
told
can
me
hear
to-
all of that.
there,
Not like.
there we go.
I mean, fair enough, but
Perfect.
that's not what I was expecting.
It's kind of redneck rigged over here, but we're all right.
Wouldn't expect any more.
Thanks, Matt. Joel fucking broke it.
Joe totally yoked his setup.
He said work the spring, so I
Yo
moved
did it.
Whole thing just said fuck it.
Did you look it up yet? Who they were playing?
Matt-
No,
Matt
I
saw-
didn't look it up.
Who were the Redskins playing the other day when Alex Smith broke his leg?
I don't know.
God damn it, you're a football guy.
I saw the replay of it, but
33 years from Joe Theismann.
they were the home team, weren't they?
Yeah.
Yeah,
and
the
it
team
was
had white jerseys on. With
same-
blue, I think.
Oh, it was the Texans.
ah.
Because
Different.
J.J. Watt was one of the guys that
Wait.
hit him.
Oh.
I think you meant to say meh. It was the Texans. Meh. Sorry, future children.
Say it.
Your wife left a comment on episode 6 saying,
My wife?
green bean
Oh.
casserole is the best.
My wife.
Yeah.
Oh shit, she actually listened to it.
No, she
Yeah.
was
That's
there-
not at
she
the
was-
beginning.
She's listening.
That's not at the
She
beginning.
said, I only find one.
But she was there for that one. That's when we did at your house.
Yeah, she wasn't paying attention, though.
Oh, that's
Are
fair.
you sure?
I'm
about
Yeah,
sure
she
she
was. She
was.
came walking into the
Yeah.
kitchen.
What did she?
Yeah.
I wasn't paying attention.
Green bean casserole is terrible.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm a
Terrible.
little.
I had some on Thursday.
I made some.
Did you
last
like
weekend.
it?
I had some on
Fucking
Thursday.
loved
and
it.
I
was
fucking hate it.
fucking
It
delicious.
was fucking great.
Stuffing
This
with a fried egg over it.
Thanksgiving, I
Best thing
had
ever.
the best tasting turkey
Thursday.
turkey
All right, math.
I have ever
gotta go.
had
Easy math.
on Thanksgiving.
Why? Who made it?
My parents did. We just roasted it, but then once it was done, we like shredded it apart and everything. You take a little bit of chicken broth and then all the drippings that are left off of it, and just leave it in the pan and let it sit for an hour, and then as long as it's still hot, it
That
is
sounds
moist
pretty
as
bomb.
shit and
Ooh.
moist.
Do you save
I
the,
like the word
wishbones?
moist.
Moist.
I tried to, but somebody threw them away.
So my grandma started this tradition. We always save them. So, like this year at my parents, it's the second year there, so we have 2 wishbones. But my grandma used to have
Like she
a
just
shit
saved
ton-
them.
Oh yeah, she just washed them off, let them dry off, and
We-
saved them.
We did them at
There's
your parents
nothing.
in middle school.
Yeah,
You and I did it one time. I remember that.
and it was that's it. Like the
and I beat you.
you know.
I
Done.
don't remember, but
What do you mean by beat me?
beat you.
Broke
I got
it?
the bigger part.
Oh,
Your
whatever.
wish comes true if you get the bigger part.
Obviously,
What
my
was the
wish.
wish?
hasn't come true.
That I would be here today with all of you.
Wow.
That's a lie.
I do not believe you.
I-
That hit me right in the feels.
I call
I do
bullshit.
think that got turned a little bit. I'm not sure if
Oh,
we're in it.
motherfucker.
I think it
well,
did.
maybe turn it back.
Well, blame gravity.
Nope, the other way.
no.
You made it worse. That's
oh,
good.
that's way too much.
That was
right
his
there.
plan.
Right there, I think that's
Yeah.
where.
You might need to go a little bit. How much of the eye? Wait, stand where you were going to stand. How much of the eye of that camera can you see from where you're standing?
Audience, let us know next week if we have that right or wrong.
Oh, I'll know as soon
Oh,
as I
I
go to
can
edit.
see
it.
pretty much all of it.
Can
Okay,
you,
you're
can
good
you
then.
see it on your
Brendan,
phone?
how much of that can you
No. Here's
The
the
eye.
why, Joel.
3/4.
see? Okay, you're good.
Joel. Because I can't be on 2 Wi-Fis at once. So if I want to be on that Wi-Fi and control it, I can't be on Matt's
Does that thing
Wi-Fi.
not have Bluetooth? It probably does.
But you can log on and check it, right? Log on to the Wi-Fi and check it. You can check the video and then switch back. I think you can.
I think you can. I think you
It's just
can. Just a
dependent.
little.
Is that me?
I-
Side
No,
note.
me.
No,
Side
Chris.
note.
Oh.
This is something that I saw this
I've
week.
had a couple
Yeah,
times. I'm getting less.
Joel.
So,
Go.
trying to be sexy, biting your bottom lip versus your top lip.
Top lip makes you.
So when you bite your bottom lip, like, hey, right?
Well, if you're a dude,
No, one of them's
Hey.
like,
But when you bite your top lip,
"Hi guys, how are you doing?"
100% is what I thought in my head when you read that. It's like, how's it going? I got no teeth. Okay, talk to you.
you have you lick your top lip, you bite your bottom lip.
Yes.
That's how you be sexy.
yes, 100%.
Why do
Also,
you lick your top lip?
Patented system.
yeah, I'm the
Hey,
didn't-
baby.
those cookies were good. That I
Brendan, I didn't realize how funny what I said was until I heard you laughing.
What?
I was like, you got to lick your top lip, bite your bottom lip. That's how you be sexy.
Oh, my God.
I said that like that was like the only way to do that.
And
It's the best way to do it. Hey, if you ever piss off a girl or your wife,
you lick your top lip.
eh,
No,
bite your
no.
bottom lip.
do you get her flowers and
You
then
lick
eat her
her
out?
top lip.
Yeah.
Yeah, right? It's
Yeah.
the best option.
Oh,
You ain't making
Yep.
her happy without
What?
doing it.
what?
Yep.
I missed
If
it,
you
sorry.
ever piss her off, get her flowers, eat her out.
Hey.
No.
But
Bing,
you don't
bing,
have a
bing.
wife, so
100%.
this
Where you
advice doesn't apply to you.
Where are you
Almost
eating out
does.
at?
No, that's what I'm saying. You do both. You do both.
Now that-
One of my friends is like, "You always think about sex." I said, "No, I'm telling you how to make your girlfriend happy."
Well, I
is
mean,
what
I'm
I'm
a
doing.
guy, so
Well, yeah, but I was
What's
like,
a
"Yeah, fair
sex?"
enough." Yeah, what's a Brendan learned late, but we'll teach him.
Also,
Shots fired.
WWE coming to town soon, huh?
oh really?
Oh
see
my
that?
God, it's on a
I
Monday
had
or it's on a
pre-sale tickets.
Sunday.
January
well.
20th.
Yep, it's on a Sunday.
What's it doing?
Ooh,
on
I want to talk
Sunday?
about
It's a
something
live.
related to that, but
Yeah.
not
WWE
really at all.
live show.
I want to see
Ooh,
that.
that's
Dude,
no,
Joel,
W-
let's
W-
go.
I want to go.
Let's
dude.
go.
I wanna
Let's
get-
fucking go. I
wanna
know,
get-
same. Let's go. I'll go.
I'm gonna look that up. I'm
Live
gonna
is
go.
actually a lot more fun because
Look up tits.
those are just
Tits?
house shows. So
That
there's no TV, and so they just have more fun with it because it doesn't have to follow their
So we're
storylines or
going.
anything like that.
What do you mean?
I bet
Wrestling's
tickets
not fake.
aren't
There is no
fucking
storyline.
crazy either.
No, there's a story.
No, you're right. It's not fake.
Hey, by the way,
choreographed.
did you know that Drake Bell is still like alive and making music?
Wait,
What?
He's
He
making
is?
music?
Yeah. He's going to be in Lincoln in like a month and a half.
We should all go really fucked up.
Ooh.
Say Josh Peck did it better, you bitch.
Looks like. Wait, really?
He'd be like, "Ah, get the fuck out."
Yeah, just yell it. Just yell it.
No, I'll
we
be going
at?
to Lincoln in February for an
Joel?
August Burns Red show. If anybody likes
Or
August
Matt,
Burns Red,
are
you
we at,
should
like 2
come with
hours.
We're at 1.
Yeah, what do
Oh.
we got? I got 2 more topics I want to hit.
Hit him. Go.
Well, main topic. So this will get us going a little bit.
Oh,
Boy.
great.
me. No, I just want to see the top half. I want to make sure we covered all the things I wanted to talk about.
Okay, that's one. We are pregnant.
Yeah, I wrote that one down for
Yeah.
you earlier.
And then
I don't.
and then I
Joel,
repeated it.
actually, you
Oh,
brought
shit.
this up earlier. I think it's just
I
she's
can't-
pregnant,
I
and I'm
can't- yes.
I'm her
But
husband.
I-
that
right,
is
but-
with her.
But are you pregnant?
No.
Okay, so she is pregnant.
Right. That's what I'm saying. She's pregnant. I'm not
That's
pregnant.
what drives me nuts.
We're pregnant. What do you mean
you gotta
we're pregnant?
explain,
Okay.
explain it. Explain what you're talking about because you just started into.
Oh yeah, you started
Sorry,
mid
my
rant.
bad.
This
When a girl is pregnant and either they're married or with the boyfriend, and people are like, "You guys are pregnant," or they
You're
go,
pregnant.
"We are pregnant."
We are
We are
pregnant.
No,
We are
the girl
pregnant.
is pregnant.
Pregnant.
The guy is just there.
The one who's
pregnant.
biologically able to be pregnant.
Say it. We are pregnant.
Preggert?
So
I think I'm pregnant.
if someone says we are having a baby, is it the same thing?
No.
Different. Because you.
Because you
but
are.
We
But
are
he
having
would
a
not
baby.
be having a baby.
Very
No.
She
true.
would be.
Literal.
This is
But
true.
we
together
are not
they would
pregnant.
literally
But
possess
I mean,
a baby.
You'd be right.
Like
you'd
inside of
possess
you.
the baby.
But she is
Or,
the one
well, I
not
mean,
having
Maybe
the
don't
baby.
use the word possess, but
Yes, you would. You possess
is
the
ours
baby.
now.
You take possession from the womb.
Pretty much.
This
'Cause
is
let's
ours
be
now.
real.
Until they're 18,
Let's be real,
they're
the
your
womb-
possession.
the womb is a different dimension. It doesn't
It's
belong
a scary
to the woman.
place.
It
But
might own
I
her,
agree
but it does not belong to her.
that you are not like your baby.
We're talking
Okay,
about
yeah, it's
periods
your
here.
baby, but we are
It-
not
it's
pregnant.
just a thing
She's
that drives,
pregnant.
Yes, it just drives me nuts.
It bugs me too.
Like, if you said we're having a baby, congratulations.
Right.
You both
are
made a baby.
gonna have a
and
baby.
You are having a
But
baby.
when we're pregnant, no, you are not pregnant. She
Your
is.
wife is pregnant. You are not
Exactly.
pregnant.
Your wife? Yeesh.
Your
You-
wife.
I hope not.
Exactly.
You got a little bit of Christopher Walken right
Like,
there.
I just don't
did you-
understand that.
Did you want to go off on that?
I actually kind of want to save that one for. Well, actually,
could save
do we
it.
want to do that or no sleep first?
I got.
What
Well,
do
I
you mean
just
no
said it.
sleep?
So all right. So hashtag no sleep. I had this thought this
Been there,
afternoon.
motherfuckers.
So being tired all the time, I was like, what would life be like? Do you think we would be more progressed,
life be like?
more progressed as a society if we did not have to sleep to recharge our bodies?
To reach what?
Recharge. Yes, the
like
answer to
plug
that
into a
question is
wall.
Like if we did not sleep and we just had
Are
all
you a
that
fucking
extra.
Android? Do you have to plug yourself in every night?
Is that why you can't
He
bend over?
said
Your
if you
fucking
don't
servos are
sleep-
broken?
So if you had like
so
all
what
that
he's saying
20
A
is
recharge.
so
you don't have to.
What do you do when you're sleeping?
Recharge.
There you go.
No, I'm saying no. Oh my God, no.
2
he
plus 2
said-
equals
no,
chair.
No, he said if you don't sleep to recharge,
yes.
Yeah.
so you don't have to sleep at all.
Well,
Right.
just
So
if
then
humans
how do you
didn't have to-
recharge?
If humans
No,
didn't
you
have
You
to-
don't.
have to.
If there
So-
was no
there's no
need.
biological need.
See, that's why I said plug
Okay,
in.
so if you have 24 hours in a day to do anything and everything plus working, let's say you work a regular schedule. Also,
a regular schedule would no longer be 40 hours a week. It would be closer to 70 or
no,
80.
but let's
Yeah,
say
you'd be working a hell of a lot more.
let's say you worked 60 hours instead of 40
Okay.
because you didn't sleep.
Okay.
I think
Is this a worldwide phenomenon or is it just you?
everything. So
Okay.
I think
that would suck.
time would run on military time. Because
They would
you'd
have to.
24 hours in a day, you would run just on a 24-hour clock.
It should already, but
Right.
go on.
Yeah.
I mean, most of the
100%.
world does anyway. So
Right. So I thought of everything like that. But also, what if there's an adaptable life where instead of sleeping, you kind of like slept, like recharged by just sitting down
Joel, stop.
versus
Well, then
standing
you
up.
just now you
I have a
change
separate
the
thought for that.
scenario because then you say, well, you don't
it's
need to
completely
sleep.
different.
Well, then I would be charging all
okay.
day because I
'Cause-
have a desk
yeah,
job.
I
I
mean,
Right.
sit at a
So
desk.
at what
there.
point do you get up and you're like 1,000% charged instead of
No,
100?
you can't go over
No,
100%.
you
So for the
So-
scenario,
That's why
there's-
giving
so,
110%
so is
is
it
ridiculous.
like the old
He's
phones
so
where if you left it
serious.
plugged in for too long, it would drain the
Starts to
battery?
deplete.
So if you sat for like
It's
20
up,
hours
it's up to
instead of
you.
8, eventually you keep
Maybe
doing
you were,
that,
like,
and then you can
more
only
worn
get
out
like
because-
15 hours out of it instead of 20.
What if
Possibly.
you could only recharge if you masturbated?
But
Ooh,
I'd be
asking the real
charged,
questions.
overcharged.
they also
I failed to see how this and the sitting question are
Oh.
different.
but they have the desk where you can stand up, so you don't have to.
That's true, that's
necessarily
true.
Sit. You can
Yep.
be standing.
We've
like
gone
that.
Correct.
way off of the original scenario you had.
no.
I mean, it's just a different scenario, but
Well, you
The-
changed it from we don't have to charge, and then you said, well, what happens if you sit down, you charge?
That's
Okay.
fair.
Well,
No,
then
that's-
well,
that changes
so-
if you had
so
to charge or
that's
not.
You
alternate
did say that.
universe.
a question off of the sitting
But is
down
laying
one.
down sitting?
No.
So
Laying
if
down
I
is
lay
On the
down,
sitting
is
one
laying
though,
down?
is it like you're sleeping? Like, are you sitting but you're just staring straight ahead at the wall, or can you be doing something
I say
actively with your
doing
brain?
something, but you are just sitting versus.
So
You're
you can
just
be
using
sitting,
less
so you
energy.
can be
So on-
sitting and watching a 3-hour movie, recharging
Yep.
that way.
Slower.
It'd be the same as having a dream, right? But you're just
I
living
mean, not
it.
at all.
But you're living it. Kind
I
of.
don't know, dude. I have lucid dreams a lot,
Me-
and I
Meta-
don't sleep very well those
metaphorically,
nights.
but okay, for Chris is laying down sitting. If
No.
if you get caught laying down at work, are you gonna get in trouble?
I'd get fired.
If you get caught sitting down at work, are you gonna
I'd
get
get in
honestly,
trouble.
you probably
But-
wouldn't get fired.
Well, no, I wouldn't. But
But
So-
certain,
somebody might.
down, I
right
have to
now,
lay.
right now, somebody'd be
Certain
like,
jobs.
"What the fuck's wrong with you?"
if I
I'd
was
be
just
like, I gotta
laying
lay
down,
down.
I'd probably get
But-
in trouble. But if I sat down, I probably wouldn't.
When I could sit down, or they'd be like, "Why are you laying down?" We could only sit at certain times, I guess. So
until I mean, companies start introducing no sitting policies,
right,
Because you can't take a nap at work.
Right.
Why are we going to let you sit
Yep.
at work?
right,
Unless you work for a startup, then you can take all the naps you want.
Right.
right.
But that's because they expect you to be there literally all the time.
So, can you think of any like alternate recharge scenarios? The only one I could really think of was like sitting. Maybe drinking water. What if that was a way?
What
to,
if
like,
you had
recharge?
to literally plug yourself in, like Trace was saying?
Like I said,
like the Matrix?
like you
but you
pull a
didn't
plug
go
out of
somewhere
your-
else.
It's like a
Plugged
fucking
in.
tail. You pull a plug out and you plug it into a
So
wall
so
outlet.
well, here's
Yeah.
a coworker. Of
then
mine
you'd be a robot.
on
Not necessarily.
on-
It could be organic.
No, I know. Right, right. You could. Well, I guess
Um,
if you say that, you'd have to
Camping
eat a certain
would become
thing,
a
right?
thing of the past,
What
Yeah.
would
or
Camping.
generators would become much more
camping?
sold.
Camping, yep.
Camping.
What if you could only recharge because of the sun?
What are you, a plant?
You had to be honest.
Well, I mean, we're talking about it.
Okay, so
Actually, photosynthesis would be cool as shit.
a coworker and I
If I got to stand outside and get
You know,
fed,
Until,
awesome.
Until nuclear winter happens, and then there is no more summer.
Well, then
On Sunday, talked
I guess
about
I'll slowly starve to death then.
the movie where instead
Well,
of
that's
like
going to happen anyway. So
buying things with money, you have your time saved up. Do you,
Oh,
what was the name of that
Time.
movie?
In Time with Justin
Is
Timberlake.
that
Is
Yeah.
it in time?
In Time.
and it's on
I,
your
ne-
wrist.
I
or
never saw
whatever.
it, but
Pretty
I
sure it's
wanted
In
to.
Time.
And there
It
was,
was
a
a
guy
pretty
that
good
was
movie.
that was a billionaire.
good.
It
But
was
that,
decent, yeah.
that kind of got me thinking, like over the weekend, like, can you
Yeah,
imagine?
In Time.
Because like you do, if you drink coffee, it, like takes away time, or if you do certain
I
things that
forgot that
builds
was
time or
Amanda
whatever.
Seyfried in there.
I'd be dead.
Oh, was it?
I drink coffee
Could have
every
sworn it was
day.
Mila Kunis
Every
for some
morning.
reason.
I drink a venti coffee. every
Okay,
day.
so that
And what size is that in English?
That's 20.
Well,
Ounces.
Venti
Okay.
means
Ounces,
20.
yes.
Yeah.
so
Oh my God, that's one of the
No, it's a
funniest-
fucking large. Just order a goddamn fucking large.
Yeah.
Small, medium, large.
I
Those are
just-
your sizes.
I just want a large. A venti is 20. 20 ounces
Oh.
is large.
Did I ever tell
That's
you about the
a
time
what movie is that?
It's
Paul Rudd. is
Yeah,
the one
Role
going on the
Role
rant.
Models.
Yeah.
which is on Netflix recently.
It is?
I
Ooh.
watched it. Yeah.
Oh, you gotta watch
very,
it.
Very
Ooh.
funny. But
We should go LARPing.
I had gone to Starbucks after having a frappe from McDonald's, right?
Yes.
And so I went to Starbucks.
why
and
is it
ordered
not a
frappe.
McFrappe?
So you got
It's
you
a
got,
frappuccino.
You got like
Bitch, just give me my coffee.
Dude, the Frappuccino is
got
where it's at, though.
to pretty decent coffee.
Yeah, going from Starbucks to McDonald's went from to pretty decent.
Oh,
Dude, Starbucks is so
I
good.
McDonald's
guess.
has pretty fucking good.
Yeah,
coffee.
the
Not
McCafe stuff
black.
is like...
Starbucks is so good.
Well, no, that's because it's like just boiled water with some coffee
Even-
grounds thrown
yeah,
into
I
it.
mean, even their
Well,
black coffee, it's not terrible.
It's not terrible.
I mean,
It's better than
it's not
BK
like-
Joe.
Well,
Yeah.
yeah, BK Joe's.
I mean,
So
I
bad.
make a pretty mean
So
cup
bad.
of Joe upstairs with my coffee maker too.
I know
so.
you
Yeah,
do.
but do you work at Burger King? I didn't think so.
But then I bring him coffee and he doesn't want
No.
to drink it.
the way I got to that topic was, in my mind, if you had, let's say, at any point in your life, you could add 5 years. Like, you would put your life on pause and just stay that age for 5 years. When,
I'd do it right now.
when
Right
would you
now.
use it? Do you
Right
5
now.
years ago.
like mid-20s?
5
5
or
years
years
ago.
20 years old?
I will be 28.
Can you do stuff
I will-
outside of that? Like it's not like pause and you
No,
rip
like
this
like
shit?
like you live
But
your
you
life
could be
the
like-
same
No, you're
age for
aging.
5 years, and then
Oh,
you
just
start
the
aging
age?
again.
So
Yeah.
I'm stuck at 25 for the
Deal.
next 5 years, and then
And
6
then-
years from now I will turn 26.
26. Yep.
Yeah, I would
Right
take that
now.
right now.
This second.
deal.
I will be 28 in a couple months. Right now.
I don't want
I'm
to pay
game.
for insurance
'Cause
starting next
I'm
year.
game.
Because like
Well, that too. That's. I'm already
game.
past that, so it doesn't matter to
I'm
me.
game.
I think you would have those kids that are like, oh yeah, this is it. Like the seniors in high school, they're like, this is my fucking golden time.
No.
And they would use it too early.
you are
and then
100%
you
right.
fucking waste
Absolutely.
your time.
Oh yeah,
You know what I'm
people would use
saying?
it way too early.
Or-
I think most people would use it in their mid 20s.
Or you have
Well,
the people
early
that save
30s.
it, and then they're like older,
So
and they're really
too old.
enjoying
You're
their
saying
life.
from there,
and
Joel,
then
in the high school thing. So say you're 17 years old. You're starting your senior year, right?
'Cause we've already talked about
Fuck
how
that! I can't
terrible
go sit
kids
at the
are
bar
at.
and just get
Okay.
wasted.
So
Planning
you,
ahead.
you choose that 5 years right
for
there.
5 years,
So you're 17 for the next 5 years.
everyone else around
That'd
you ages.
suck.
Are you
unless
still in
you
high school?
use your-
If you graduate,
Ooh, good point.
you're out of high school, right?
I haven't had
So does
this
that mean
thought.
you could very well be graduating college at 17?
That's a
and
good
then you would
point.
finish college by yeah.
So
Well, I
then
mean,
you could
you'd be
become
graduating
a
college
billionaire
when you're
by your
17.
So
25.
if you use it, if that's when you decided to use it,
Yeah.
yeah, you very well could.
Which would be a thing that a lot of kids would do just for that specifically.
Right. But then it would become
Which isn't a
norm.
bad way to use it.
I
So
feel-
basically,
I
all
feel
you're
like it would
doing
become a norm though, and
is
then it would
just
be like us graduating, when we do
ignoring your
graduate.
age.
Pretty much.
Well,
Does
it's
your
not only
body-
ignoring your age.
does your body
Does your
age?
body
No.
pause
No.
too?
No, you stay.
You
You,
stay
like put
the
your life
same.
on pause for 5 years, but you still live your life.
So you're just basically you could just tell people
Well,
you're the same
but
age.
like your body stays at 20.
Right, you're not aging.
4 or 5 years,
Yep.
no
Yes.
matter what.
Yep.
Can I go back to just out of high school so I don't have this?
Yeah. No, I
That's
had
why
this
we
thought over the
used it.
weekend,
We wasted on
and
it.
I was
Yeah.
like,
God damn it!
I don't know, just thinking about like time and then like the opportunities.
Oh.
You know what
Yeah.
I mean?
Well,
'Cause-
because
but
See, I take it now because like I can drink, which is a shallow reason to take it, but like I have a certain amount of life experience already, and I know that I don't know shit, and I know that there's still plenty of things for me to learn, but I feel like I've got a pretty good grasp on what it means to be an adult in the world,
and then you would have
in
to put,
society. And now I can say, yeah, I'm just not going to age. Like I'm at a point where like random parts of my body kind of hurt sometimes because I have had previous injuries there.
You're 28.
But like, yeah, well, my knee. Have you?
You're not
You haven't
50.
lived with my knee. You don't know. But like, not to the point where
Jesus.
like I get out of bed and I'm like, oh man, it's gonna be my knee today. like
some
I get like
Need
it-
some Tylenol.
I don't. Yeah, I don't know that it's gonna be my
Give me
knee
some
until I
Bayer
like
aspirin.
turn weird and I'm like, oh shit, my knee's not gonna work today.
But
Is
you
this
would
what we
you would
to
have
look
to
forward to.
Yes, in 2 years because you're not that much younger than me.
you would have to put a time limit on it
3.
because you couldn't have 8-year-olds being like, I want to use my time now.
Right.
'cause they
I think,
wouldn't
I
know
think
better.
it would have to probably be like
You have to be at
out
least
of high school.
15 years old.
No,
I would say-
no.
no,
I
I'd
think you have
say-
to be out of high school.
Nah, I'd say because just like every other genie wish, there needs to be a way for you to fuck yourself with the wish.
That's true.
And there needs to be a way for a 15-year-old to be like,
That's true.
I want to be 15 for 5 straight years.
Use
Like,
my time.
bitch, all right, you get to be in high school the whole time.
Now all your friends are 21 and you can't
Yeah.
drink without. You can't
And
drink.
you're
well,
still
all the
fucking
friends you
15.
remember.
You
Or who
still
remember
remember.
you,
it's
they'd
just
move on
like,
so
you're
fast.
the same person. You just don't like age for 5 years.
That would suck.
Yeah, at 15 it certainly would. At
Because
28 less so.
right now, if I took it and y'all, you were 30, you were 30, you were 30, you were 33.
Wow.
What the fuck? I'd be like, guys.
I feel like
See,
at this
but-
age it
but
wouldn't
then-
make that much of a difference though.
But then if
Well,
we used
now it
if we
wouldn't.
used our later
now it wouldn't.
if we used ours later, it would even like offset.
Yeah,
right.
it-
We'd
it-
probably end up being.
So if I used mine
the
when I
same,
was
but-
35, you would still age, but I would
Right.
put mine
Even
on
still,
hold.
if it's
Right.
still the same person, you're having the same experiences with these person. They're mentally the 5 years older.
Yeah.
They're just physically not.
right.
Right.
So drinking,
Which
at
is why
my
I would
house
rather
would
use
happened,
it when I'm older
and then
rather
you'd be
than
like,
later.
"Hey, we
Yeah,
drank 5
so-
years ago at your
Rather than
house."
earlier.
You wouldn't
or, you know,
lose friends
last year.
because now they're 5 years younger than me.
Right, but I
You've
think
still been friends with them for the last.
The only
5
way that
years.
would happen is if you're at a really young age where
Immaturity
you
factor.
you have a lot of
Exactly.
things that
Use
change
it.
really fast.
Where, yeah.
where you want to use it right away because you think, oh, I'm 15. You
Yeah,
know what I
once
mean?
What
once you're
would happen if
21,
you
you're
were 12 and used it before you hit puberty, and then all of a sudden
That
you're
would really
17
suck.
years old going through
that's
puberty.
why you have to be a certain age.
Oh,
Yeah.
that blow.
yeah, no, that's once you turn 21,
Because what if
the
you
ages
sit down
of
and
your
have
friends
a conversation with your friends, and all your friends are like, "Yeah, we've masturbated," and you're 17 years old and never masturbated before. Like, it'd be like Brendan over here. You know,
Oh,
we've all had sex, but then all of a sudden he's like, "I'm 22 and now just had sex."
well,
Bullshit.
we talked about this in this basement
just
on this
giving you
couch
shit.
actually. But
I'm
the
just
first
giving you
time I
shit.
jerked off wasn't until much later than most of you people. So,
I'm just giving you shit, Brendan. by the way.
Technically, it was probably about the same time. You're just older.
no, I was
Did you
like
stop
a freshman
aging
in
when
high
you did
school.
it?
Okay, way later.
Yeah.
And did you stop
Later.
time when you
Yeah.
did?
No, I did not. No, I'm saying once you turn 21, the age difference between you and people older than you, I
It
will
doesn't
put that
matter.
I will put that qualifier in there
Does
because the
not
difference between
matter.
you and people aged younger than you is still significant if you're 21.
Right.
But that's
But-
how dating is, I think. When
Right.
you're a certain age,
Well,
like it doesn't
Not that I'm in the market,
relatively
but
matter.
my threshold for dating, I've always thought was like I have to be able to go to a bar with you.
Yeah.
I can't date
Yeah.
somebody who's 20.
Or
You
if
just
I'm
can't
going-
do it.
Right,
If
right,
I'm going
right.
to the bar with my friends and you can't come because you can't get into the bar,
Right, legally.
That's
And I'm not
kinda-
gonna fuck with any fake ID shit either.
Exactly.
Like
and
you
it's,
have to
it's
be
going to cause problems between, like a rift between, typically,
right.
because you're
Okay,
off at
so there's a
doing-
Right.
good question.
Oh wait, are we looking at Brendan? Sorry.
No, just I'm looking at the three of you.
Oh, okay.
I did
what
move
would-
from my mic.
I know all of you are in a relationship. The three of you are married, and the other one, it's close, but
Close.
right?
Apparently, it's everyone look at Brendan.
I mean, it's
5
treadmill-
minutes.
Let's get a
Oh
treadmill.
no,
time,
I had to take
so,
them
like,
off. It's so dark.
I don't even have workout shoes.
Not let's.
Call back.
I, not I.
I look
Her.
like you
And-
said.
and
I'm like
whose
holding a
house is that
chair. I
in?
look blind with sunglasses.
Man, I got the smallest bladder known to man.
Wait, is
No,
her
okay,
is her
so
name on that
Stop
house?
drinking
I
so
got-
much.
if you were single now, what would be the youngest that you would be willing
you were
to date?
single.
Trap. It's trap.
It's not a trap. It's not a trap.
Well, shit, 21.
I already yeah.
Well, I mean, you're asking him, so I'm saying
Hey,
21,
Trace,
22.
I was 22.
What's 9 plus 10?
21.
You
21.
stupid.
So I've always heard that the general
19.
rule is, and I think
21?
except for myself,
19.
everybody here is young enough that if you apply this rule to your age, it ends up being below 21.
Yes.
It's half your age plus 7.
Yep, that's
right?
what I've always heard as well.
Yeah, but for you guys, it's all 19 or 20,
19.
right? For
19.
me, it's just now at
I
like
couldn't
21.
do it, like you said, and you said, like,
Yeah,
If
you
I'm
can't.
going to the
but-
bar,
okay,
I'm
so
not
now scale
going.
that.
Yeah.
Like,
Scale that though, Trace. Say you're 30 years old. Half your age is 15 plus 7 is 22.
I at 30 years old probably
As
would
a
not date a 22-year-old.
Right.
I
Just
feel
because
that'd
the
be weird. I'd
maturity
be
level.
so out of
Yeah.
Okay. Now put yourself
Connection.
at 40.
32,
27.
27.
I would probably date a
Sorry.
27-year-old.
I did math real quick. I just added 10.
So-
Man, you're like us trying to figure out the circumference of a dildo earlier.
So as a 40-year-old, would you be comfortable dating a 27-year-old?
How hot is she?
Yeah, that's a fair question, Brendan.
Although for her, it's probably how much money does he have.
Exactly.
Right.
No, seriously. Though, at 40, I would be more
So-
willing to date a 27-year-old
Okay.
than
And
a
now-
22-year-old at
But
30.
Scale it even more. Say you're 80. Would you
Well,
be comfortable with a 47-year-old?
if I'm 80, and-
Hell yeah, brother.
I mean,
if
I guess
they're
it's-
okay with old wrinkly dick, I mean, I don't.
yeah, but
I
when
don't
did you
know.
use your
Again,
5 years
I
of
don't know.
immortality?
Again, if 47-year-old is dating an 80-year-old, he's probably got a lot of money.
Yeah, fair point.
At a certain point, it starts scaling not in your favor anymore.
Yes,
again,
yes.
it
Joel,
scales
what's
in your
your
favor
other
for a little bit
topic?
and then back around.
So my final topic, Matt, I'm
Unless you're somebody's young one.
gonna need your help. Who is the inventor of rock, paper, scissors?
Dude, that's a
'Cause
good question.
Rock, paper, scissors is like it's the end all be all. So like for PE, if there's any indiscretion, like or like you did this, I did this, whatever.
Rock, paper,
Goal,
scissors.
not
out.
goal. Rock, paper,
Did you
scissors.
see refs got in trouble for that?
Uh-uh.
Because
Yeah.
they had rock, paper. They didn't bring a quarter
I didn't see
to the
that.
game, so they're like, all right, to figure out who gets to kick.
That
or
So
was-
this
receive,
was
you have to do rock, paper, scissors.
Really?
no, it was a women's soccer league
Oh,
game.
that's it.
Also,
Yeah.
before we jump
So
into that,
they got mad because they were like, "Well, it's not, it makes us look unprofessional. It makes us
Skill.
look not legit."
there's
So-
there's an
basically.
interactive YouTube video that you can go through and you can choose against
Rock,
someone
paper,
else
scissors?
playing, and you can see how
Ooh.
far you get
Really?
into rock, paper, scissors.
So on the Wikipedia article for rock paper scissors, on the right hand side they always have like the like stats and all that, or most pertinent information.
Yeah, like a quick
Um,
little blurb about it.
So the genre of game, it's a hand game. Players 2.
Okay.
hand game.
Setup time for the game is none. Setup time
No
for the
setup
game is
time.
none.
I disagree.
Playing time is instant.
It's
Random chance is
Joel.
high, and the skills required are luck and psychology. No.
1, 2, 3, shoot.
1, 2, 3, shoot.
you always 1, 2, 3 shoot.
Okay, but so where does Rochambeau come from?
Hold on. Other names for the game.
Yeah,
in
but
the
then you
English-speaking
kick each other
world
in the
include
dick.
Rochambeau
What?
and other or. It
Time
doesn't
out.
have.
Joel, let's go.
I gotta pee so bad.
Wait, is Rochambeau not the game where you kick each other in the dick as hard as you can to determine who gets it?
Maybe I don't know.
I think you just had
Always-
weird friends.
Always hit him.
Yeah,
with
I-
the-
to kick you in the
Always
dick.
hit him with the scissors,
Always
baby.
hit him with
Always
the
with him with
dude.
scissors.
See ya.
But best 2 out of
God.
3 here. Let's
Ah,
no,
I'm
no,
a-
no.
I'm a
Best
one
2
and
out
done
of 3.
kinda guy.
Aw,
Yeah,
you
that's
bitch.
Yeah, no, me and PUBG. I'm out.
Yeah, because you drove in a circle for an hour.
Well, it fucking worked.
All right,
The
hit us
first
with
known mention of the game was in the book Wazazu by the Chinese Ming Dynasty writer Zi Zazi,
it. Like, how do you think
Clearly.
of that? Like,
who
rock,
wrote
paper,
that the game dated back to the time of the Chinese Han Dynasty, which was 206 BC to 220 AD.
So it's been around
Jesus.
forever.
Over about 2,000 years.
Did they say,
Um,
all right, if you lose, you're dead?
Well, I mean,
in
probably.
the book, the game was called Shush.
You too.
Shushiling.
Let's go. 1, 2,
Shushiling.
3,
I'm
shoot.
living on my win.
You
I'm
motherfucker.
living on my win. I'll be in the winners bracket in
is-
the tournament. You can,
Oh yeah.
What does
in
that
the
translate
you
to?
winners
can meet me
bracket.
there.
We're in an odd number of
Throughout
people.
Japanese
so-
history, there are frequent references to Sensukumi Ken, meaning Ken fist games where the 3 who are afraid of one another.
So
oh,
That makes
okay.
sense.
next when you get a chance, I need you to look up like alternate rock paper scissors, because I know there's people that play like nuke and cockroach
Yep.
and like something else. I know there's alternate ways. To
I was
play.
gonna play the nuke, but I was like, we're playing Rochambeau here. We're not playing these alternate shit.
So does it drive you nuts when people say paper rock scissors?
Yes.
Yes.
Because that
Isn't it
drives
rock,
me up
paper,
a
scissors?
fucking wall. It's rock paper scissors.
right.
Although
1, 2, 3, shoot.
Alphabetically, it is paper,
rock, scissors, yeah,
Right.
is alphabetically, yeah.
But I
And
can't-
Joel's OCD ass brain, I feel like would work better with that, but
No, I
not this time
can't.
apparently.
It's got to be rock paper scissors.
All right, so wait, what were you asking about?
Are there like alternate game names?
Um,
Are there a lot, or is
ooh,
there just
alternate.
in Japan, a strip poker variant of rock paper scissors is known as Yakukin. The loser of each round removes an
Yeah,
article of clothing.
All right,
well,
guys.
The
Joel,
game is
let's
a
go.
minor part of porn culture in Japan.
Got the hat.
They got some weird shit going on.
Yeah.
over there. We trying to get freaky.
You don't need any more weird anime. There's already enough weird anime in the world. I'm not saying anime itself is
That the
bad or
truth.
weird, but there is some weird shit that's out there. Damn you, Joel.
Joel, you gotta pee again, dude.
Just call them tiny tanks.
Bruh. Tiny tanks leaving the screen.
Oh, here we go. For other uses for Rochambeau.
One more time before
I
you go
turned your
pee.
mic up a little bit just so you could be further away,
One,
and I
two,
still heard
three,
you.
Shoot. We're tied.
Yeah.
Oh, none of those are actually.
I
Oh,
always
there we
do-
go. Rochambeau
We're gonna
in
be
arts and
ending this
media.
podcast soon.
A game similar to sack tapping, played by characters on the animated TV show South Park.
Yeah.
Sacked. You,
So Rochambeau was because of South Park. Is that what that's saying?
I guess, yeah. It was popular. As sack tapping, Rochambeau was popularized by South Park.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay.
Stop
As
yawning.
as the thing. Yeah. All right.
Brendan.
But it's sack tapping. It's not kicking. Because I was always told it was that you just kick each other in the nuts until somebody gives up.
fuck
It
that.
says a game similar to sack tapping.
Oh, I guess that is similar to sack tapping. You're just sack tapping them with your fucking shins instead of your hands,
Was it
which is
kicked in
way
the-
worse.
Oh no, that's in the related articles was kicked in the nuts. And
Yeah.
is a spoof hidden camera show created in 03 for Channel 1 short film.
Hey,
But-
hey.
Oh my
Go over
God.
that?
You've been
was so
kicked in the
funny.
nuts. You've been kicked in the nuts. Oh man.
Oh, thank you
wow.
so much. I'm on TV.
And then he kicks the 8-year-old kids, and then he runs. Or no, he kicks the 8-year-old kids in the nuts, and, the
then
dad
tells
comes over and is
dad,
like, "What are you doing?" And he kicks the dad, and then he's like, "You've been kicked in the nuts. Look, there's a camera right there."
And then Family Guy made fun of it.
Yeah.
That was great.
Like, oh my god, oh man, oh, we love kicked in the nuts.
Right.
All right,
Here we go. Last one.
last one
We got
for Joel and
last
Trace.
Rochambeau.
Wait. You're not gonna get in frame at least.
yeah.
Probably in frame. All right, let's
I
go.
mean, he is.
Wait,
One,
Trace, you're gonna have
two,
to elevate. You
wait,
can't.
wait. What?
You're gonna have to elevate.
Oh my God! It fucked me up. All right,
Before we start,
we're even.
you look up on YouTube if that video's still there because it was sweet.
What?
Which video?
What video was it?
Oh, the
I was
interactive
so
one.
confused.
Interactive
I thought
rock,
he was
paper,
talking about
scissors.
kicking people in the nuts.
Well, yeah, because we were talking about you've been kicked in the nuts.
And then, so you guys played the game.
I like how you point at the camera.
He does that every time.
No.
He's like, hey, look,
Hey Joel, we got one
you've,
more
You've been kicked in the
Rochambeau
nuts.
going here.
Have you played the game Burnout,
Yes.
where you punch each other in the bicep?
So Joel, we got one more here.
Hold on.
1, 2, 3, shoot.
Careful.
1, 2, 3, shoot.
Oh, you're no.
What? What?
You
Oh
figure out this robot dick.
what is going on?
Joel's trying to break everything.
1, 2, 3, shoot, Joel. Let's go.
My hands were way better than this thing.
Winner, baby. 2
Meh.
to 1. I win.
All right, so we talked about rock, paper, scissors.
Hey, I beat you in the wrestling match, and now I beat you in Rochambeau. I still hold the title.
I beat you in height, boy.
Ooh, scary.
All right, last one. All the marbles.
All the marbles, I just beat you.
Winner takes all. What are you scared of?
Hey, I'm at the top of the championship.
What are you scared of?
I'm at the top.
What are you scared of? Winner
I'm the
takes all.
man. I am the
If
man.
you beat me again, you're the double man. Winner
man.
takes all. Let's
So he's
go.
got
you
two
gotta
dicks?
beat everybody.
1, 2, 3, shoot. Let's go.
Hey,
All right,
Joel.
Trace
I
has 2
just
dicks
beat
now.
you again,
I'm done with
and
this
I'm the
podcast.
champ.
Is this like
I
marbles
am
where
the
he
champ.
wins so he takes your dick? Is that what's
I don't
is
know
that how
what's
that works?
going on.
Although those were trophies back in the day.
What, dicks?
Yeah, when you got a kill. Who was that?
What?
When you
Who
killed-
was that? As if the
Genghis
well-known
Khan
dick philanderer
I
is
wanna-
the guy. What
I
the
want to say
fuck?
it was the Egyptians.
is probably my
Probably.
neighbor
They're
who
weird.
diddles
if they,
kids.
if they,
Wow.
No, if
Oh
they-
yeah, the dude with the panel van. Yeah, he totally did.
No,
kids.
if they killed someone, they would cut their dicks off as a trophy that they killed someone.
I think that's a
Look
little
that
bit
up. Matt, look that
ridiculous.
Dick trophy.
So
Just
I just
please-
looked up your interactive rock paper scissors.
Please don't Google that.
Did you
on
know
my
it's
computer.
impossible to win?
No. I just knew that playing was fun as hell.
So what happens?
Dude, there's
is
so many
it's
videos.
A YouTube
If
video,
you lose,
right?
How
go
is
back
it
to the
impossible to
and
win?
it pops up and says pick one, rock, paper, scissors, and each of them
So
have
what if I
a
win?
annotation over it
Do
that
I
takes
win
you
some
to a
money?
different timestamp in the video.
Yeah.
Yes.
And so if you click on rock, it takes you to a timestamp where then it goes 1, 2, 3, and then you lose. Paper covers rock.
Ah.
If you click paper, it takes you to the timestamp for scissor cuts paper. If you pick scissors, it takes you to the timestamp for rock cuts scissors. There is no possible way to win. You can watch
Play
the
it.
video all the way through,
Play it.
and it doesn't pop up
Play
and
it.
say you win at all.
So
period.
here's
I
the thing.
just did.
Play it.
Here's the thing.
We'll put it in the link dump.
In a couple months,
Done.
that video is not going to
Done.
work anymore.
Are they getting
We
rid
need
of
to get a
annotations?
They're taking
championship
annotations
belt
out.
for me to wear.
What?
We need to get me a championship belt.
All right, what else we got here? My
Maybe a
question.
wheelchair.
Oh, I
Ooh.
can't sit, so I'll take championship
We don't have to
belt.
talk how I'll be.
An ab
Well,
lounger
maybe.
wheelchair where you can lay
So,
back.
real quick,
I can't spit.
I had to.
Nothing's real quick on this podcast, but
no,
go
it's
ahead.
not. I had to train. I had to run 2 training sessions. Actually, technically 4.
Yeah,
training
how was
sessions.
that?
Back to SpongeBob.
Um,
3 hours later.
Yeah. I had to run 4 total training sessions yesterday and Monday. And it went really well. I've got a lot of positive feedback about the way that I presented the information
That's
as
good.
well as the information that I presented. I was very anxious about it, but I've had a couple of people be like, dude, you're great at like public speaking. I'm like, well, you know,
Right.
I've had to do it for a long time. You know, I'm not really afraid of it anymore, but I'm still like very self-conscious about like how I come across to people. And they, yeah, sure.
Hitler was one of the best public speakers of all time.
I know. That's
Yeah.
what I said.
And you know what? It's not the first time that somebody's said that I reminded them of Hitler, and I wasn't even like. It's just they're
That's
like, you
fucked.
kind of look like
I mean-
Hitler, and I was like, wow, what a thing to say to an 11-year-old.
If anything,
But-
in a way, you're more German than Hitler was.
This is true.
You were actually born in Germany.
It's true. Hitler was Austrian.
Uh-oh.
You're not of German descent. I mean,
As
or
far
mean,
as
not-
I know, I don't
not-
know yet.
Not like your parents are from Germany. But
No, but my mom's grandmother is like straight off the boat German,
there's
and
no
my last name may or may not
ocean in
be,
Germany.
which I won't talk about. But I'm sure that if you followed me on Twitter before I changed it, I missed what you said. But
There's no ocean in Germany.
that's true.
She's
The,
like, how the hell did I get here in a boat?
not since the incident.
Oh.
Germany has like 6 miles of coastline in the north, next to Denmark.
Well, they also have a river that runs through Amsterdam, then
Rhine.
to
yeah,
the
the
North Sea,
the,
and
the
then
Rhine and or the Danube. You can go all the way to Russia.
But who
anyway,
wants to do that?
Yeah,
Well,
literally everybody who's tried to conquer Europe was
And
trying to
then
go to
fail.
Russia. Yeah.
Last time Germany tried to go to Russia, it didn't end very
No,
well.
it did not go very well.
Anybody going to Russia, it always fails.
No, it's like, oh,
As long as
when
it's
should we
winter,
attack
it's a bad
Russia?
idea.
Oh, September seems like a good time. We can get it done in a couple months. No, you need to attack that shit in the springtime. Make sure you give yourself plenty of time. Anyway, where the fuck? What was I talking about?
Public speaking. And
Oh.
then now we got onto Hitler, and here we are.
Yeah, people
Now we're attacking.
And-
people said I looked like Hitler before
Because
too.
of fucking
And it's just like before I could even grow facial hair, so it's not like I had the mustache or anything. They were just like, "Oh, you kind of look like Hitler from the side." I'm like, "Wow, great, that's awesome for my self-esteem." Sweet.
Are there pictures of you without facial hair?
Yes,
Because I would love to
they
see
exist. I'll see if I can find you one. So, actually, there might
have
be one on my
Facebook?
Facebook. Actually,
one. I know what all of these
'cause I-
guys look without facial. Actually, we all have facial hair.
Yeah.
I just now realized that.
Yep,
Yeah.
every
Some
single
more
one.
than
no,
others.
if you go
Fuck
through my
off.
like profile pictures
Some
or
of us have
uploads
hair elsewhere, Matt.
in
Not me.
Yes, I am one of them.
Not me.
Matt has lots of hair. Good
Good Grimms match the Draves.
wow.
Good luck, Chris. You're not
oh,
finishing your
oh.
topic.
Shit, I hurt myself.
Jesus.
Yeah, that was loud.
Why do you have to yell at us?
Because I'm so excited about
Motherfucker.
things. Motherfucker!
Yeah, I was waiting for it.
Motherfucker Jones.
Motherfucker Jones.
So Brendan, I didn't find out. So I have red facial hair, right? Like that's an obvious thing about me. It's on my face. It's out in the open.
Yeah, you ginger.
But I don't have red head hair, right? Like
It's kind of orange.
I get
And
red
Fire
hair in my
crotch?
beard.
and
Cheeto.
my like arm
You
hair and
do?
shit.
Yeah, if you look at right on my chin, there's red.
Chester Cheetah looking
Yeah.
ass.
So the hair on my arms and my legs also not red, just brown. I didn't know
Better not
that.
have been for me.
That was pretty fucking good.
I didn't.
That was pretty good.
I didn't
Sorry,
know
Chris.
that apparently my pubes are red until like 2 or 3 years ago. What? I thought they were brown. I'd never seen them in enough light
Wait,
to know
What?
because I'm also
Wait,
colorblind.
wait.
I'm also colorblind. So
You have to ask
Did they
someone.
look? Did they look green
You
to
know,
you?
no.
You
They
look
look.
at your
They just look
wife and
brown.
be like, "Hey, are my pubes
No.
red?"
No,
When
she
I was-
mentioned it though. Probably.
No,
Right.
she didn't. She
Oh.
didn't. She because I mean the lights are never on, so nobody
How
knows.
does that come up in the
It doesn't. So
conversation?
here's the thing. Here's the thing. So I was at a hotel, and
Chris,
for some
did you
reason,
shave
this
today?
At a
Like, you
hotel.
shaved your balls
No, no,
and
no,
not
no,
your
no, no,
Wait,
face?
no.
wait.
No, no.
A couple years ago or a year ago?
several years ago. So we were at a hotel. We were visiting a different city.
Who's we?
My wife and I.
All right, good.
Doesn't matter. She wasn't in this part of the story. So I'm standing
What?
there in the shower. For some reason, this shower has a
What?
big ass, really bright LED light in the shower,
You caught a little bit of red down there.
and it was like it
I
was
think it was blood
No.
at first, or what?
no, because it's not the same color red.
Well, I didn't know.
But I look down and I'm like,
colorblind.
you know, I'm washing myself with the soap or whatever, and I'm like,
Which area?
holy shit. I have been giving this other kid that I knew for years shit for being a fire crush because he's very like he's even more pasty than I am and like has red head hair as well as beard hair.
So you haven't showered until
was
you
gonna
got to
say
this
you-
hotel.
No, that's
saying,
not it.
Have you
I've
just
never
not looked at yourself while you're fucking cleaning?
No,
or
I've-
playing with yourself. I mean,
I've
I have so
never-
many questions.
I've never been in a shower that had like photography studio grade lights in it, like meant for color reproduction. Like they've always been like the orange or yellow, like
So
normal lights you put in your house.
So
and
how
I'm
do you-
colorblind.
Soft
dude.
white.
So
Think
how
I'm
do you
colorblind?
Know, how do you
Yeah,
know?
so how'd you see red then?
do you
if
know
you're
Because
colorblind?
I can see colors pretty well as long as the color temperature of the lights being projected is very white,
So how do you know?
like what you'd see in a photo studio or
wasn't-
like in a backlight.
How do you know it wasn't the lights that tricked your eyes into thinking that they were red?
Yeah,
I
maybe
mean,
you're
maybe,
not.
but I've been able to reproduce the
So
problem.
I think what needs to happen tonight is you need to go home and ask your wife to look at your crotch and tell you what color
you
your
need to
pubes
pull
No.
are.
Put
Say,
like
here's
eight-
my
put-
dick.
put eight-
What color's the hair above it?
8 fucking lights on your pubes. And say, hey, babe.
Make sure they're LEDs.
Chris,
Oh.
Yeah.
what kind of headlights do you have on your car?
there are HIDs.
Okay. You think
Why?
those
Not
are-
my help.
We can go
So
outside.
pull up in front in your driveway in front of the garage
We'll go to the neighbor.
and drop your
No.
fucking
Drop
We'll
trash.
pants.
pull her out.
He's out in front of his
We'll
house with his
ask.
pants down, looking.
What color?
Taking pictures.
So
Is
you-
this the right color?
You asked this, but literally, like my wife was in the next room, so I like had her look just to make sure I wasn't.
Oh,
crazy.
so you already conducted this
Yes,
experiment.
I already
Through the
knew
wall.
this. I was
And
just gonna
what'd
let
she
you
say?
guys like. She's like, "Yeah, your pubes are red."
Yeah, they're red, you fucking idiot. How
Well,
did
no,
you
she was
know
like,
that?
I never noticed that before either because
Oh.
there's never been a context where she's seen me like under any sort of lighting.
So,
What?
so
like,
you don't have sex.
So you don't
today.
take
the
a
lights on?
Do you take a shower?
Do you fuck with the lights on?
You've
Do you
never had
take a
sex
shower
during-
with
during
the lights
day?
on?
I'm colorblind, dude.
She's not.
She's not looking at my pubes when we're showering together,
Oh,
dude.
fucking Christ.
Why isn't she?
She's busy.
Should be flossing with them.
Holy
Yeah.
fuck. You're oh my god. I think
All right, well, it's a good thing I'm gonna have to cut this whole thing because the camera died anyway.
Well,
So
it's the 21st century. Who has pubes anyway?
That's a fair point.
did you laser them off? You fucking
No,
cyborg.
no.
Hey,
What if you
Chris-
could just put your life on pause for 5 years and you didn't have any pubes either?
Hey Chris, there's
Well,
they make this metal thing like 5 of them. They're called razor blades, and they cut pubes off your body.
I'm well
make way
fucking
more
aware.
than 5
How
of
do you
them,
think
but-
that my pubes aren't long enough to see that they're red right now?
So you do have pubes
Well,
So
yeah, I
do
haven't shaved in
you.
like a week or two.
to an extent, like that.
Oh my god.
The
That's
problem,
what he's making
the-
the point.
yeah, you can't. They're not. They don't. It doesn't. Even
Yeah,
my facial
short-
hair isn't red when
yeah,
it's that
short hair. Yeah, short hair.
No, right, but when you
I'm
That
sure it
does
is
tell.
actually red. You just can't tell.
okay, but when you say pubes, I think like pubes, like
No,
full
you're
bush.
you're
Full
confusing
on.
that with
Full
bush.
That's what I.
Yeah.
Bush.
When you say
Bush
pube, full
light.
George,
That
okay,
should be the
okay. So
Bush,
so
the
how,
long version.
How long?
Yeah.
How long
Oh,
does that
shit.
hair has to be for you to consider it a pube?
As soon as it
I'd say
starts
like this
curling,
long.
as soon as it starts curling, it's a pube.
The moment it falls off your dick onto the urinal and someone can see
Dick?
it,
That
is
long?
That is a
That's
pube.
what. That's
okay,
long.
so if it's any shorter than that,
What
it's
is it?
not a pube.
what is
So
What
then
is
what
it?
is it?
It's a dick hair.
All right, we're done. We're done. Thank you for joining us on the Last Shot podcast, where we were not going to have a
Thank
last
you.
shot because we didn't have that prepared,
Nope.
and we don't have video anyway, so it doesn't matter.
Correct.
Oh, look at that! We all took a shot. Hey, you won't know the difference. Thanks for joining us on the Last Shot podcast.
When you say it that quick,
Thank you so much, guys.
Tell your friends. Tell your friends all about us
Subscribe.
and my fantastic
Hit the
ginger
like
pubes.
button. Hit the like button.
Matt, can you stop the recording,
Hit
please?
the like
Hold on,
button.
real quick. Urban
Oh,
Dictionary.
shit, there's more.
Pube. I will give Joel. Well, okay, this is Urban Dictionary,
It's
and
the
there are
only thing he
multiple
goes
definitions.
off of.
Pubes is all that hair around your reproductive area.
Uh-huh.
Pubes is hair that grows near your danger area.
Danger zone.
My danger
And then this
area.
one, pube, a coarse curly hair that grows around to groin. Of both male and females, often found on computer desks or on the carpets in your friends' bedrooms.
What?
Fuck it. Often found on computer desks. And
No, I feel like
Hey, you're sleeping on the floor. Oh, what is it? There in
what
my-
the fuck?
oh, it's a
Did your-
dog hair.
Does your dog sleep on the floor?
I don't have a dog.
Hey, no. What is that episode of Family Guy where he like pulls a pube out of his mouth?
Oh God.
Like,
A pube, a single strand of hair from the pubic region,
That's when
characteristically
Stewie is
curly
breastfeeding
and
off of
smelly.
penis.
Quote, or use it in a sentence. Mom, there's a pube on my toothbrush again.
Oh.
That's disgusting.
Hey,
The only place I've ever seen pubes that
Ooh.
isn't like in my own pants is been like in a urinal.
I like this
on a
one.
porno.
It's like straight pubes. It's just been in a urinal.
What?
That
Joel?
that bush can that you posted, we all should have like signed it before you. That would have been cool.
Yeah, because our signatures are
That
worth
was-
so much.
That was him.
Yeah, because you could
a pube
see
is an almost intangible length, about as small as a movement
you're the
as the
biggest
human
whale.
eye can detect, approximately the diameter of a pubic hair. Example, the painting isn't centered. Move it one pube to the right.
How big is
yeah.
how?
Yeah,
What is
yeah.
the diameter?
Also known
of
as a
pubic
cunt hair.
What's the circumference?
What is the
Pi r
diameter?
squared.
Cunt hair.
No,
Pube
that's
bar
the
squared.
area. That's the area.
What's
Pube
the-
bar squared.
What's
Hey,
the,
can we stop recording now?
Pubar square.
what's the diameter of a pubic
Pubert
hair?
Adams.
I'm curious.
Pubert?
Pubert Adams.
What's the diameter of a pubic hair?
I don't know. Probably the same diameter as a human hair.
So do all hairs grow at the same diameter?
Oh my God! Please stop recording this.
I did.
Okay,
Bring it
you did
back.
already.
No, but no. I just like talking into the mic. Talk to me.
It is
Feather-
kind of nice to be able to hear
Um,
everything just right in my ears without having to like
And not-
directionally like figure out where people are
The
sitting.
diameter of a single hair ranges from 17 to 181 millionths of a meter. I think that's micro.
I wonder what affects that. Just the
Meters?
follicle size.
Yeah, because I have really fair.
Oh wait, hold
like-
on.
like
Of
flat
a-
You could have like,
but I have a lot of hair.
but you could have thick hair.
We got to
Right.
Like
phone
my
a
hair is
friend
thick as fuck.
and call Cassidy. She had to learn all about
Call
oh
that
her,
shit!
call
Yeah,
her.
there we go.
So when your pubes grow,
Oh,
approximately.
that's nice. Yeah. Okay.
Put it on speaker and put it
I
into the
searched for
phone.
pubic hair and went to Wikipedia,
Just call it.
and it's just a picture of a dick and a vagina.
Yeah, I.
Yeah.
All right,
What
all
did
right,
you
all right.
expect?
Voice is off.
I don't know what I expected, but
Hello?
Hi.
What's up?
So we have a hair question.
Okay. Am
So
I on speaker?
no,
No.
Okay.
that was easy. Anyways,
Wait, am I?
No.
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 So a hair question: does all hair grow in the same
diameter.
diameter? Is it all the same thickness on all people, or is it different? Does it depend on something else?
It's different. It depends on genetics and ethnicity.
What?
What do you mean by
that it?
ethnicity?
Do you know what that means?
We
do you know
do-
what that word means?
Which
Damn,
one?
she's fucking roasted.
Which one?
Jeez. Yes, I was just. They're trying to ask me questions to ask you, but I can't read their lips.
Hey,
so.
Cassidy.
What do you mean by ethnicity?
She can't
If
hear
you're black,
Oh.
if you're white, if you're Asian, if you're Mexican.
Black-
So your hair grows differently?
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, yeah.
It depends on climate.
Very different.
That
So-
answered our question.
Well, that was it.
Do, but
Yeah, because you're a Nazi.
does hair on your head grow at the same rate as the hair under your pants?
No.
I think that was our main question. We are just working up to it.
Trying to pretend like that wasn't our main.
Well, the sun provides vitamin D that helps your hair grow, right?
Come on, expert.
No.
This is why we called you. We lifelined you. We
I'm
need
gonna
some
go
help.
now.
So if you can
You're gonna
get
go?
pubic hair in your
I'm gonna go now.
No, we got more questions.
If you
Joel has
can-
more questions.
No.
Listen, listen.
if you can get lice in your hair and you can get lice in your pubic hair, is crabs the same?
That's
as lice?
crabs.
Is that-
Crabs is lice.
So it's just what are
Do
they?
you know that information?
Otherwise known as pubic
Ugh.
Same thing.
So what
Crabs
happens?
is an
You just itch?
STD.
Yes.
Lice is not an STD.
Well, kind of.
So if someone
You have to touch somebody with it,
so if someone banged
to
your
get
head,
it.
then it would be
or
a-
somebody that had it, you had to
Oh
get it through
my
something
God.
else.
Yeah, head crabs. Hey, Mr. Krabs.
That's a thing.
Oh, boy.
We got the crabs.
No, I don't know what Half-Life is.
There are head
I-
crabs in Half-Life. That is like a thing.
I think
Crabs
that's
are just
all you
pubic
can-
lice.
All you can do for us.
Crabs are just
Okay, goodbye.
Thanks, Cassie.
Okay, bye.
To get
Bye.
rid of crabs, you shave your pubes, just like you. Get rid
I'm
of
sorry, guys. That right there reminded me of the Hangovers. Like, I love you too. Oh, okay. Bye.
So if you if you always shave your pubes, then you can't have pubic lice, right?
Correct.
I would
Correct.
like to say
Bang
we
a
did just
rip.
have our first phone-in guest on the podcast. So,
Didn't stop the recording.
oh no, that was too good not to record.
we just had our first